Hello, everyone. Welcome again to a Daily Academy podcast. I'm Big Italy 42 here with Christopher Ruckus at Space Jam 23 DFS. We're talking about Chapter 1 of the Advanced Bankroll Management series as written by Chris here. And we're going to go ahead and get into things here. This is starting off, and we're talking about running your own business, essentially. You're making money off your money, making your money work for you. And Chris is going to give you the breakdown of how to do this. So why don't you give us like the baseline, where to start, what exactly you're trying to prove here, like what your ultimate goal is, and what everyone else should be aspiring towards.
Yeah, no, definitely. So this article, it breaks down what kind of games you play. So if I ask most DFS players, what percent of your games do you play at head-to-head, 50-50, leagues, GPPs, and what's your ROI at each? A very, very, very small portion of DFSers can actually tell you, yeah, I play, my head-to-head games are 6% ROI, my 50-50s are a 9, my GPPs are a 20, my three-man leagues are 14% ROI, and that's on DraftKings. And on FanDuel, these are my numbers. So what I talk about in this article is understanding your numbers. So what does that mean? The example I outlined is a player that's played 5,000 games, and I gave a ROI for each of their games played. This shows, moving forward, for instance, the head-to-head ROI was 6%, and their GPP ROI was 20%, which isn't unheard of. Definitely not unheard of at all. So if we look at it, say they played 5,000 head-to-head games versus 5,000 GPP games, you're talking $600 net profit on your head-to-heads and $2K net profit on 5,000 games. So essentially, you're leaving money on the table, and that's already too much to do when you're playing DFS. It's too competitive. You can't do that. So in this article, what we talk about is understanding your games, understanding your ROI, and better yet, understanding where you should be putting your money, which is what we talk about in Chapter 2. So, Chapter 1, summary, go give it a read. Download your game history from all your sites you play on and see what your best game is versus what's your worst game, and also where you're allocating your money. So are you playing 5,000 head-to-head games, but you're only playing 50 GPPs? Understand your sample size.
Yeah, so the casual player or the new player, they see 50-50 games, they see GPPs, head-to-heads, whatever it may be. They don't really know where they're going with it. They want to make a lot of money quick, so a lot of people just go and they play a bunch of GPPs. Or some people start out small doing just head-to-heads and just 50-50s. So it's smart, like you said, to realize where you're going, where you excel the most, and where you're having the most success. And, once you've played a few thousand games, you definitely have more than enough of a sample size to see where that is. And it's really easy to download all of your entry histories from FanDuel, DraftKings, any of these places. I mean, just go to your history. There's a button to export it. Sends it right into Microsoft Excel, and you can just take it from there. So, yeah, definitely do that. It gives you a great idea of your strengths, your weaknesses, and where you should be playing moving forward. All right, that's going to wrap things up. Check us out at DF Cafe. He's at Space Jam 23 DFS if you have any questions about this, and we'll see you on Chapter 2.